Hello, good afternoon. My name's Dave. You're watching PlayStation Access. How's everybody doing this afternoon? He says, and then realises that A, there's a delay, and B, everyone is typing their answers. I hope everybody's doing well this afternoon. I'm very excited because not only am I about to play one of the best games, I'm told, on PS4, but it's a remake of one of the best games, I'm told, of all time. And I've got my great friend and guide, Rob Pearson, here with me, who loves both.
Hello.
Hello, Rob.
Hello. Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm very excited. I'm quite excited that today the pressure's off me a little bit and it's on you.
Oh, good. That's
Which is
nice.
it's quite exciting because normally right now I'd be settling in ready for another hour and a half of you're leveling up all wrong. But today
I get to level up wrong.
you get to level up wrong. You can't level up wrong in Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's fine.
Oh, I
You're
see.
gonna have. I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Dave. It's one of those things where when there's a thing you love and someone else gets to experience it, and you're like, oh, I hope they love it too. It's that kind of excitement for me, and especially we should explain for anyone who doesn't know, Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4 is available as of tomorrow as a free download if you have PlayStation Plus.
That's right. Check your
amazing.
territories, but it's definitely true in the UK, and it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane.
It's not even a year old.
I know. I can't believe it. Really, I can't. And I'm glad because, well, I've sort of been promising you that I've played it for a while, and I haven't. So I know that some people are wondering, like, did I play anymore? Because most observant amongst you will know that I played the original Final Fantasy VII with Rosie on a stream. I mean, I guess a year ago, a little bit more. That's all I've ever played. I didn't continue playing. I hoped to play more with Rosie, maybe on a stream or something, but it didn't happen. So I really don't know anything more about Final Fantasy VII than I did then. And to be honest, I've forgotten some of it. I think it's going to come back to me. I just want to address, Rob, the kind of elephant in the room. A lot of people are saying, what's going on where's Bloodborne? It's not an elephant in the room, but people are asking. And it's our intention to continue with that, streaming you playing Bloodborne at some point in the future, right?
Is it?
Well, I think so. Isn't it?
I don't know. It was hard last time. It was really... it got to me last time.
I know. I know. But
you've got
the chunk of it.
We can't do it every week. Next week, I'm hoping to be doing a Hitman 3 Platinum Monday as well, which will be exciting.
Yeah, it will be.
It can't always be Bloodborne, but maybe, if that's what people want, then we'll see. Also, we've got a video coming out on Wednesday, and after that video, Dave, there may be something else that people are clamouring for. I don't know if you remember what that might be.
Yes. No, I was very careful to edit that out, Rob.
Yeah.
Mateus Felipe has asked an important question, which is, are there spoilers here? Well, yes.
We're going to be playing from the start of the game.
From the start of the game. So that is a good warning, actually. If you've not played, if you're going to be playing it on PS Plus, you've been warned. I'm going to stop stalling now. I'm going to start the game. I am nervous about this. It does feel like a big deal. Like...
Just enjoy it, I reckon. Normal.
Yes. What's classic? Is that harder or easier?
No. Classic is it takes away the real-time element of the combat, so the game will autoplay sort of all the real-time stuff, and all you have to do is input commands.
Right.
Trying to sort of echo the command-based battle system of the original Final Fantasy VII. It's for people who like JRPGs and don't want to be bothered with all the action stuff, basically.
Got you. Okay, right. Well,
I would advise normal.
I'm going to go challenging. For normal, and I'm going to have a respectful silence during any cutscenes that might be coming up as well.
I think that's good. Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way.
Yes. Hello to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry that I haven't spoken to you particularly. A special hello to Oliver Barth and Domino, our fantastic moderation team. Means a lot to have you here with us. Thank you. Let's have a look at Final Fantasy VII. Remake.
Looks nice, doesn't it, Dave?
It does look nice. I'm trying desperately to remember how it looked on PS1.
Not like this.
No, I know, but there was a kind of an opening cutscene, wasn't there? Like a sort of sweeping shot over Midgar. Is that right?
Yeah. Yes, there was. This is sort of like an extended, fleshed out version of that scene, which is sort of like the game in microcosm in a way. It's everything that you remember is there, just with added stuff.
Yeah. Battle Director, that's a good title, isn't it? I'd like to be Battle Director.
Director of battles.
Oh, Lead Battle Programmer, that's good too. This doesn't look good though. A green
shift, oh, I love it. The shift in the music. The soundtrack in this to this game is just, it's outstanding. And it's available on Spotify now. I sound like an advert for Final Fantasy VII.
Or Spotify.
Yes.
But in fact, you're neither. I remember a lady with flowers.
Rob, you are an advert for Final Fantasy VII, says Oliver Barr. It is true. It's true.
Is it this bit? Isn't this sort of straight out of the original cutscene?
This is it. This is what the original did. Oh, it's so epic.
Fly
this
over the city. It's fantastic.
The music, the shot, everything. It's so rousing.
The music is great. I must admit, I just sat before the live stream in the menu, just listening to the music, and it got me really excited to go on an adventure.
Oh,
pretty good. I'm ready. Oh yes, the train.
Here we go.
Of
Here
course,
we go.
the train.
Look at that transition.
Nice.
The CG cutscene to gameplay there. So good.
Oh dear.
There's Biggs
Whoa.
and Jesse and Wedge.
Oh,
Biggs and Wedge, Dave.
Yeah.
Biggs and Wedge.
That's cool. Is that just? Are they just named that because the developers like Star Wars?
I think so. Yeah. There's Biggs and Wedge are recurring characters across multiple Final Fantasy games. They're not the same characters in each game, obviously, but there's often a pair of characters called Biggs and Wedge.
Oh, what an entrance! That's it, Rob. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm in.
you're in.
Sorry, I really like that Sword in the Storm said most people ride inside the train.
Not Cloud.
Whoa, this is incredible. This is absolutely amazing. I mean, I can remember the start of the original, which is just like, it would just be kind of like a picture of this.
Yeah.
With a very sort of different looking sprite who just sort of awkwardly animate around. This is amazing. I've got control completely over the camera. Wow. I guess I'm going this way. Oh, good.
Halt! Who goes there?
Your first taste of battle.
You're up.
I have got a big sword. Okay, good. Use square to attack with Cloud Sword. Hold square. Understood.
You're coming with us.
Square.
Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad. That's that.
Lovely.
That was
Easy.
great. I felt very cool.
Leveled up.
I felt very
Leveled
cool.
up. And got a trophy. You're on
Leveled
the
up
way,
already?
Dave.
And a trophy.
You're on the way.
Hands where I can see them.
Oh, nice. Little ambush maneuver. Wait a minute. So the team's off.
Have fun.
They know you can handle it, Dave.
Hold square. The ATB gauge fills as time passes and by attacking with square. Okay, right, got once a bar is full, your character can perform special actions. That sounds good. Okay.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
So the
Well, I know.
ATB gauge is the little blue gauge underneath your
Oh yeah, I see.
yellow
Just
HP
filled.
gauge. And it's filling, and it's full now.
All right.
One of them is full.
Enough of this.
Okay. Do you have an ability you'd recommend here, Rob? Does it matter?
So you got two abilities here. Focused thrust is less powerful, but it will drive enemies' stagger meters up faster.
Okay. Is that the little
whereas
orange one
Braver-
underneath there?
Yes,
Right.
that's right. Whereas Braver is just, it's more about power.
All right.
So for enemies like this, Braver is probably the way to go because you're not going to be staggering them.
Let's go.
Soldier
Oh, I missed him, Rob.
Missed him.
I didn't know
So
that
that's
a
the
miss
thing
was.
gotta,
I didn't know a
that's
miss
the thing
was
you've
on
got to
the
think
card.
about now. You've got range and everything.
Oh, I didn't know
Not
that.
like the old days.
I thought he'd just go and get it. We're not in battle. You can check the map. Got it. Press touchpad to access the map. Do I need to do that? Okay. When the that icon appears, move your character close to it to automatically jump. Got it.
Chris S says that we are the dream team for ignoring the chat. Well, you look like an idiot now, don't you?
Drop the weapon.
What are you talking about, Chris?
You got this.
You've been fully
Yeah,
seen,
what he
fully
said.
read. But then, but maybe he's, maybe he's called, he's used.
He's
used that
baited me.
he's baited you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Guarding and evading. Okay, you can defend against enemy attack by pressing R1 to guard or circle to evade. Okay. R1 to guard or
You're
circle.
coming
So
with
try
us.
some guarding,
Can't get
and as I think you'll notice when you guard,
Try harder.
your ATB gauge goes up a little bit when you guard. But to really full your ATB gauge, you want to be attacking. So that's some nice blocking there.
Do a little
Lovely.
focus.
He's going for a focused thrust.
Thought I might come through and get this guy.
Try a bit of magic. You can use that your ATB gauge for that as well.
Ooh.
So
Bit of fire.
that does have good range on it.
All right then.
Time to burn.
Oh, ow. Goodbye. And a trophy.
Nice,
Never in doubt.
beautifully done.
Oh, this is great. I love this combination of real time and, well, not real time. Is quite pleasing. I don't know how it feels so nice. Use triangle to open chests or talk to people. If you see the word hold, you need to hold it. Got ya.
Jesse Van Dorn asks, is this game worth playing if you've never played a Final Fantasy title before? I think so, yes. The good thing about, well, most of the Final Fantasy games is they have a separate story and characters. They're all sort of self-contained, so you can jump into any one of the mainline series without prior knowledge and still have a great time, I think.
That's where I am, by the way. Was it Jesse? I have never played a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
If you find
I always think
Final
Final Fantasy X is a good one to start with. I always think, but also this works just as well. It's got a great story, timeless story, you could say. I do think you'll get most out of this if you have played the original, though. Just seeing how they've brought your favourite scenes to life is an absolute joy. But also, it's a good enough game that
is he one of us now?
even if you've never played a Final Fantasy game before, I think you'll still have a great time.
Cloud.
I'm talking over a cutscene now.
And
I'll
he
shut
isn't
up.
a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
He's behind you.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Real joy to work with, though.
Everyone seemed a bit sad about that.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm glad to see religious people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same.
Give it a rest.
Come on. Nobody
Jesse
thinks
being a
I'll do
bit
this crazy
thirsty
just
there.
for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Wedge.
Wedge is a bit of a wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
Ryan Clark points out, it still amazes me that you can see the materia in the weapon, and that is just an amazing detail for fans. You'll notice, Dave, in the back of Cloud's Buster Sword, he's got two little holes.
Oh, yeah.
One of them is filled green. That's because he's got materia in there. And in the original game, each weapon would have materia slots, but you wouldn't see it actually in the game. It would just be in a menu, and now you can see actual little balls of materia slotted into weapons and accessories. It's just one of those things that
Guess you're first.
is just great. So yeah, these dogs are quite tough, Dave. A good bit of braver will sort them out, I think.
Oh yeah, I forgot I've got that. Is he too far away though? I think he's too far away now. Can I just come out of that? Okay.
Maybe just take care of the guard first. Oh, nice use of dodge there. Another thing to remember is if you want to heal yourself.
Oh, he dodged.
Oh, he's dodged it. He's dodged it.
Let's get rid of this guard.
Take care of the guard first. Maybe a little potion to heal yourself, Dave.
All right then.
In items, potion.
All good.
There we go. If you notice, the dog's nearly staggered. Now is a great time to use Braver on it, because it's down, and every attack you do does 160% damage.
Nice.
Finish it off with another Braver. Oh, it's
Oh,
down.
just gone
It's
with
down.
Just gone with the standard attack.
Nicely done. So a good thing to remember is if you're coming up against tougher enemies like that guard dog, you want to be trying to stagger them first. So focused thrust, remember, is the ability you want
Stagger.
to drive an enemy's stagger bar up quicker.
Got you.
You haven't smashed the crates there, Dave,
Oh, no!
which I imagine is something people in the chat are going to be furious about.
I mean, I would be too, but I'm role-playing as Cloud, and he's, you know, busy.
Yeah.
He's busy
Has the
right now.
game told you about Punisher mode yet?
No.
Okay, that'll be
great.
coming up.
Here we go,
That'll be
everyone.
coming up imminently then. There's some crates, Dave.
Look at that.
Have a little smash of them.
See, I'm good. I'm a gamer.
This way.
I missed the lovely going through the gate animation.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Great. Is anyone else going to do any fighting? What if you've got a gun for an arm? Ooh.
Remember, fire. Get rid of the guards first. Fire is
Should be
good.
easy.
There we go.
It's not the
Nice
dog.
and aggressive. Finish him off. Nice. Now focus thrust that dog. Get it stagger up.
Here it comes.
Nice. Look at that orange bar fly. One more and it'll
another
be
one.
staggered.
Go on.
There we go.
What have I got? Oh, not quite. Bit more.
Got to get your ATB gauge full. Nice. That's how it's done.
Not
Just
quite.
Finish it off. Finish it off.
There we go. That's how it's done.
There we go. Another little tip, Dave, is you can use items like potions outside of battle. So it's a good idea to give yourself a little top up without having to worry about being attacked.
350. I'll have to remember that. I tell you what, Rob, it's great having you here. I think you've genuinely taught me quite a lot already.
You don't need to know too much at the beginning.
No.
Here we go. Nice. If you notice in the bottom left, I won't. Yeah, nothing done. I won't bother telling you about it yet. I'm sure the game must have told you about it before. When you're fighting, you can change between just normal mode and Punisher mode by pressing triangle. And Punisher mode, it's the classic sort of: do you want your attacks to be slow and powerful, or fast and a bit less powerful?
No, I definitely don't think I've been told that yet.
Okay, but it's quite good for crowd control. So if you find yourself surrounded by like 4 enemies, maybe little tap of triangle, switch to Punisher mode, and you can really, it does like a wide sweeping combo. Just something to bear in mind.
We've got a
in fact, it might be on this next battle here that the game tells you about it. I might just be getting ahead of myself.
Dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako?
Lucy Sobey says, how about really fast and really powerful? That would be great, wouldn't it? If games that you did that.
Stamp scared to bite
We could write a letter to Square Enix, maybe.
Yeah. Can we just...
Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
How soon, Jesse?
Don't you worry. Biggs will have
Right
the door
soon.
open
Right soon. Come on, Biggs.
I'm watching you.
This is what I do. I always talk to everyone I can before talking to the person I know is going to advance the story.
You got to.
Has to be done.
Otherwise, you might miss something.
Who's there?
Here we go. This is when it teaches you how to do Punisher mode. I'm sure of it.
Who's there?
Wait!
The least secure
Oh, Cloud,
security guard.
it looks like you're going to have to fight everyone on your
I
own
can't
again.
believe it. I like that they sort of let him get
Here
his
we
sword
go.
out at least. Right,
Here you
every
go.
character has a unique ability which you can activate with triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack-oriented Punisher mode. That's what Rob said. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but unleashes a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, a counter blow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attack or magic. Got you.
That is a really, really good tip. That if you guard whilst in Punisher mode,
Yeah.
Cloud will automatically counterattack if he is physically attacked by an enemy. And it's very satisfying. There you go, look, there you go. And then from there you can launch into the Punisher mode combo. And it's very satisfying.
Blimey, he's definitely... Oh, I didn't. I wasn't holding guard. He's definitely much more powerful in Punisher mode. That was like hot knife through butter.
Let's move.
It's
Buster
very
sword
satisfying.
through butter.
It's very satisfying.
Just checking for crates. Barrett, when will we be friends?
Simmer down, hot.
No Ethan codes. I don't have the platinum for this yet. Rosie does, though. Rosie got it on a live stream,
She
I
did
believe.
You can see
I
that.
haven't got
See
it
that.
because, as usual, I'm too scared
It's a good thing I know
to
someone who can get us
play
the
through it on
passcodes.
hard mode. I'm on chapter
Pity no
7
one
on
else
my
at
hard
command
mode
to talk to us,
playthrough,
but
and I'm
what can you
scared
do?
about fighting Hell House.
And
Just
we're done.
anxious about it. Don't want to do it. So I have not played it.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Some crates.
Nice, love a crate. And a chest. A tuft a phoenix down?
That's an item
Looks like the elevator's
that
on another floor.
will bring a knocked out character back to life.
Not gonna need that. Ha 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 ha.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Wow. Just comes right out with it. Oh yes. I'm remembering. I'm having a flashback whilst Cloud's having a flashback. To
This
him
bit was great.
Being a
If
child.
you played the demo last year, this scene here was not in the demo. This little bit here.
Tifa and I.
Oh, saved by the bell.
Yeah, so I can't remember whose comment it was, but I've got all the trophies apart from the hard mode run. That's all I need to do for the plat. Obviously, there's a couple of trophies also linked to it, like
These sewer rats appear to
doing
call
the
themselves Avalanche, sir.
the old battle simulator
We are
and beating Pride and
currently
Joy,
investigating
which I've not done
whether
either.
they
But that's all I
belong to
need
the
to
same
do.
group that made the
Will I ever do it?
attempt on your
Who
life.
knows? Oh, more exposition.
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world.
Can you tell that these are bad guys,
Bleed green
Dave?
like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me!
Barrett's very
You gonna
Very
stand
passionate
there
about
and
this.
pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
Cloud's just too cool to care.
he is. I don't care about the
I'd worry
planet.
less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the
Nice,
screaming
nice
for
line.
later.
Here we go. Now you've got Barrett joining your team.
Well, after that little
Our
speech,
lives are
Barrett's
on the
like,
line now.
I'm gonna be your friend.
You listening, Merc? One false move,
I really got to know if he's got a hand in there.
and that happens.
Well,
I don't
much
think
for having
so.
Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
In fact, no, I know he definitely doesn't.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
There's Barrett's materia. Can
Yeah,
you see it?
I've
I've
In
spotted
his
that,
gun.
yeah. I'm learning so much.
Some enemies Cloud can't reach.
Barrett Wallace.
I wonder what you'll have to do.
Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down square does the business. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies. Gotcha.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These
There we go.
hands
And
ain't
triangle
got nothing
overcharge
on me.
is very nice once it's charged up.
Now
Oh.
for the real show.
I think I've just shot what I
The
can't see it.
cover, yeah.
That's good.
Also, Barrett has lightning magic, Dave.
Ow. Oh, well, in that case. Which one? Let's give B
Nice.
some.
It's teaching you about overcharge now.
Well, to deliver a yes, okay. Oh, but that fills a large potion. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge. Got ya.
Your eyeballs pop.
Steady.
And don't forget, whilst you're controlling Barrett, you can be giving Cloud orders. So whilst Cloud can't reach these with his sword, he can use magic.
How can I don't know how to swap
If you press X to bring up the command menu,
Ah.
you can scroll to Cloud with L1 and R1, so you can order Cloud to fire a fire spell at one of them maybe,
Might
and then
as well.
while still maintaining control of Barrett.
Oh, I used overcharge on absolutely nothing there. That's good. And well, it's just told me now, Rob.
And in the middle of the battle, you can swap between Cloud and Barrett as well, I believe. I think it's up and down. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's the D-pad.
Shut up and move over. It's on you. Don't forget to aim.
Oh yeah? How about I aim for your
It takes some getting used to. The switching, the knowing what moves to use and what enemies.
I sort of vaguely got it, I
It's,
think.
and you'll get into the rhythm of it. The main advice I would give is don't forget to really keep an eye on that HP, because in the middle of battle, the only way you can heal yourself is by using ATB gauges.
Right.
Those things will hurt
So
when
you don't want to
try
find yourself in a position where you need to heal and nobody has a full ATB gauge. So
Well, you can only use a potion when you have an ATB?
yeah,
Oh,
using a
okay.
potion consumes 1 ATB. Also, using
okay.
Cure Magic, Barrett has Cure Magic as well, but also that requires 1 ATB.
Got ya.
Just keep those baby blues of yours on.
This is different. I've never at the start of the game. Can you get through the lasers without getting hit?
You can move around outside of battle more quickly by holding R1 or R2. You can press L3 once to keep dashing. What? You can press L3 once to keep dashing until you stop moving. I don't understand what that means.
Aaron
but-
Hayes says Barrett felt weak in this game. I could not disagree more. Barrett was amazing to fight with, and one of my favorite things about the game was, once you get into it late in the later stages, how unique and satisfying each different character is to control in battle. It almost makes it feel like a completely different game, which I think is amazing.
Come on then. Pretty
I remember these staircases ring a bell. Oh, okay.
Ah, it fooled you.
It did fool me. Oops. Ah!
Pay more attention.
There we go. Alright, Jesse. God. I'm learning. I can say that now because it's me.
I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost at our objective. Look.
Adam Woodhouse says all the characters were good in their own way. I definitely agree with that.
We can wipe out a whole squad
Tifa
in a
especially is great fun to control. It's like controlling a lightning fast martial artist.
Oh, this doesn't seem good.
Pay more attention, says Jesse.
I mean, this seems bad. This seems like a bad thing.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform.
Here we go, Dave. Here's your first little test here, just to make sure you've been paying attention. So if you
That should
pause
give
it,
us an opening.
or just
Yeah.
press Option. This enemy in front of you is weak to, well, it's a robot, so obviously it's weak to lightning attacks.
Yeah, I was just going for one of them.
So to get its stagger meter up, you need to use things it's weak against, and
Yeah.
also the moves you know work to make her thing's stagger bar go up. So
Like focus thrust.
yes, yeah. So
And overcharge. Just so you know, Rob, I want you to be proud of me. I just used overcharge right then, knowing that it would fill Barrett's ATB gauge,
excellent,
and knowing that he would then use thunder. I just want
excellent.
you to know. I'm
So if you unleash a combo of thunder and focus thrust, I think that would be very good. And you can, if you in the command menu, you can do them quickly, so you can get them both off at the same time. And if you do that, you might put it under pressure, which makes it more susceptible to having its stagger gauge filled.
So, as if on cue, hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amounts of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities to quickly fill their stagger gauge. Once it's full, you can stagger them. Gotcha.
Hey, stop moving.
Let's pin it down.
The game is like, I know. See, it's pressured now, so things like focus thrust, Barrett's got a full ATB gauge, so he's ready for a thunder
Ready for
spell.
another thunder.
Now, focus thrust will probably get it. The focus thrust will probably have it staggered. And now you just need... Oh, the pressure wasn't quite there.
I wonder if
knock it down again.
he's still charging.
No time to
How we
complain.
doing on... Just checking the HP. It's staggered.
There we go. There we go.
So what would you, is there anything in particular? I suppose maybe a Braver is the more damage here.
Yeah, I think...
another-
Again, Thunder Magic does a lot to it. So with Barrett, Thunder Magic still is the way to go. The whole idea of beating enemies that are tough is to try and save your most powerful abilities for when it is staggered. So Braver now would be a good shout. And then just Thunder with Barrett. This is probably going to get it. Nearly. You can get another one in.
Yeah.
He's going to unstagger
Come
though.
on.
But he's down.
There we go. I think I got it with that last 6.
Anticlimactic,
6 points.
but
Slightly.
efficient.
That's, yeah, I'll take it.
Nicely
Take
done.
it.
Soldier first class.
And don't forget also, once it's staggered, Punisher mode does more damage than just regular mode for Cloud.
Oh yes, I forgot Punisher mode already. That would have been quite good then.
So when you're controlling Cloud, if an enemy is staggered, a good thing to do is switch to Punisher mode, combo it, and once your ATB gauge is full, then fling off, you know, a Braver, or ideally you want to be using a limit break, but the game hasn't told you about those yet.
It hasn't.
And you don't have a full limit gauge anyway.
I can finally get to understand what that means. A limit break. I used my spidey senses there. I knew that there was going to be a little something around that staircase.
It's the rule. It's a video game rule.
It is the rule.
Look behind the stairs. Look behind waterfalls.
Yeah, oh yeah, always look behind waterfalls.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Right,
get down
this
there.
is probably the staircase that I recall. Oh, it's not a staircase.
Richard Watts says, should have made the title of the stream, helping a noob play Final Fantasy VII Remake. We will return to Bloodborne again soon, don't worry. And there are a lot of people in the comments asking if Bloodborne is finished. No, we're just playing another game today.
I think they're just asking that because you were a bit fed up last time, which is fair enough.
It was true. But yeah, also it's a lot of work, the Bloodborne streams, because not only do people have to come and help me, but those people who help me have to proceed through their own games so that they can be summoned into the areas I need them in. So Rosie is currently having to play the game all over again on New Game Plus Plus, just so she can stay as far ahead of me enough that I can summon her in when I need her. So it takes a lot of prep.
Oh, and me.
And Dave.
It's on now.
And then, and anyone.
Yeah.
Ash is playing Bloodborne now, and Ash is already further than I am.
Well, no, I don't think that's quite right.
Outrageous.
She's just done some of the. She's
done some bits that I haven't.
Yeah.
So on these enemies down here, Dave, it's just a good idea to, you know, practice switching between Cloud and Barrett, practice getting your moves off, practice having a go on Punisher mode with Cloud.
How much does a cure do? 300. So a potion is better than a cure.
Potion, yeah, but you've got a limited amount of potions.
We sink right down.
How
Obviously.
how does MP refill? Is that just
You need to use an item called an ether, which
got one of them?
they're not that common. So, yeah, it might be a good idea to save your MP for, you know, tougher fight.
That's a good point.
Was never in
Also, you
doubt.
can use ethers outside of battle as well, so if you wanted to give Barrett just a little MP boost now, you could. Punisher's great for sweeping through multiple enemies at once, remember?
Yes, I keep forgetting to use Punisher mode.
Lovely.
Let's do that. But it looks like we're about to be on the ground floor.
Or use a bench, says Bruce Leroy, which is true, but there are no benches yet.
I'll just run over here to the reactor to set the bomb. Should be fine.
Naira Lee, sorry if I pronounced your username wrong, says smashing boxes will restore a tiny bit of MP, which is sometimes true if you get a Mako shard, or a Marco shard, as the game likes to pronounce that word. But it's always a good idea to smash crates, Dave, because sometimes you get little healing items in
Never said
them.
I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
But you've been doing that anyway, so that's fine. Here's a
Then do
cutscene.
the damn job.
I like that. Then do the job. Oh, that's great. Well, you are being paid, Cloud, so do the job. Uh-oh. Feathers made of memories.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Rob, do I have to make a decision here?
You have to choose. Yes.
I mean,
20 minutes is plenty of time, Dave.
I would have gone with 20 minutes.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Oh God. I just want to make sure it goes off. Oh, he hasn't pressed the button. He hasn't
You
pressed the button.
double-crossing!
What do you mean?
Heads up.
What in the hell?
Now, I won't lie, Dave. As first bosses go, this is not a pushover.
How the hell do we fight this thing?
Not a pushover. So be careful of its got like a little stompy area of effect attack that it likes to do. Make good use of the dodge.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, it doesn't like doesn't like you going around the back. But you know how to get the stagger bar up. You know what robots are weak against.
Thought you were full of shit.
Right, let's overcharge. Then let's use some thunder.
I like it.
Then
I like it. It's pressured. It's pressured. Now's a good time to be using focus thrust.
we've got 2 lined up.
Oh, I like it. That's great. Doesn't stay pressured forever, so you've really got to make the most of these windows. That's beautifully done, Dave. I like it.
Can Barrett?
Barrett's got a thunder spell ready.
Come on, Barrett, quick!
Now, the quite irritating thing about boss fights sometimes is that you can be doing really well. I block here as its attacks come in. You can maybe stagger it, and a little cutscene might happen, and you'll lose your stagger.
Ooh, that's
Which is just
Oh,
happened
my
to you there. It's just happened to you there. Watch your hit points as well.
Yeah.
Play defensively, and I often found in the game that during boss fights, it's sometimes better to be controlling the ranged characters, so you can sort of manage the battle from further away, and just dipping into the melee characters to deal out damage as and when needed.
It's my time to shine.
Got you. Okay.
Or go down in flames.
Nice.
God damn it! This thing is tough!
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down.
Lovely use of block there.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion!
Oh no, that's what I want to do.
Nice.
Oh, what's the field generator? That's a weak spot.
Now,
If we don't change it up soon,
you'll
I
notice
tried to
that
guard
your
There.
attacks are not doing much damage,
Yeah, they're
and
not.
you've already spotted the thing that is generating its shield. Unfortunately, the only way to get to that is for Cloud to go round the back and hack it to bits with his sword. So
Okay. In
it's
that
sort of
case-
it's a matter of protecting Cloud and having Cloud go in and do the business, whilst also trying to keep Barrett away from the rockets that will keep firing at you.
No. Oh no.
Oh, just don't be ashamed to back away and get healing.
Yeah, I need to do
Yeah,
that right
it's-
now.
It is tough. It's a tough first
Need to
boss.
heal up soon.
Let's have another one of that. Oh, I can't obviously obviously, because I don't have any ATB right
Barrett
now.
has. Don't forget
Barrett.
Barrett's there as well.
First of all, just use that.
Could keep going.
Definitely the way to go. I'd save Barrett's MP for using Thunder. He's also Cloud's. Barrett's got another ATB gauge ready to go.
He's going to have to use it on a potion for himself.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Why am
So
I
you've got
unable
to get right round the back with Cloud, right underneath its tail, and hit that weak spot. Oh, he's doing an area of effect.
Oh.
Beautifully dodged. Beautifully dodged.
Almost.
Oh, you did get hit a little bit there. Yeah, really get in there. Watch for that.
Gotta heal up.
That's it. He's pressured. Now you want to do what you know you have to do during
First
the
thing
pressure.
I want to use this. Second of all,
Oh, get out of the way. Get out of the way.
overcharge. Then
Thunder. Yes. Nicely done.
We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around?
off.
I don't think so. Suck on this.
can I still thunder him up there?
You can, but it may be worth waiting till it's, come down again. When it's up there, it's a good time to just be looking after yourself, healing yourself. Barrett's not in great shape,
No. Let's.
but it is pressured. And when it's pressured, you've got to drive home that advantage. That's it. Nice. Nice. He's doing the area of effect attack. Cloud, get out of there.
Hang on.
Now Barrett only has 2 MP left,
yeah, he
so
does.
he needs an ether as well.
Could keep going.
have to go for it.
If I heal up.
Now I'm out of ATB, obviously.
Yeah, hold square, and that will charge your ATB up a bit higher, a bit more. I think just concentrate on making sure you're okay. Nice. This is good. A focus thrust would really do some good on his. That's nice. I reckon he's a thunder spell away. He's so nearly staggered. A thunder spell could do it.
Oh, he's just got immune.
He's put his shield back on right at the worst moment.
Doing a potion here.
Taking over.
Let's see. Cloud out of the potion.
So Barrett, I don't know if he has it. I don't know if he has it at the beginning of the game. But Barrett also has a focused shot, which does for Barrett much the same as focused thrust does for Cloud. So if you're low on MP, another way for Barrett to get its stagger bar up is to use focused shot. It's an ability that Barrett has. He's so close to being staggered if you can get that. If you can get his shield generator down. That's beautifully done, Dave.
Come on!
Go
I'll
on.
get another one. I'll get another one away here.
I think you've got it.
No, I think
No.
it's just cut the cutscene, Rob. The cutscene. Oh, this doesn't look good. Ooh, it's very cool.
So what you're going to want to do now is get behind cover very quickly because he's going to bring in a new attack into play now. Keep
I'm going the wrong way. Yeah.
run towards him.
Don't get hit.
Get behind the rubble.
Take cover behind
Just
that
run
debris.
as fast as you can behind that rubble. Go, Dave. Go, Dave. Go, Dave. Go. Nice.
Oh no.
Now that's fine. He's going to keep doing that attack every now and again. Just make sure you're paying attention to when he does it. It is hard to take that all of your good work on his stagger bar is for nothing.
It is hard to take. Blimey. That is quite the attack.
No, it's no joke. It really is no joke. Have a look at Barrett's abilities when you get back up. I want to see if he's got his focus thrust. He's not ready yet.
Not quite. Keep trying to preempt it. There we go.
He is now.
Oh, he's got a focus
so yeah,
shot.
so Steel Skin as well will give you a little bit of added defense. Focused Shot is much like Cloud's focused thrust ability. It will pump up the stagger gauge. But also, I do think the most effective way for Barrett to get his stagger gauge up is to use Thunder. So yeah, nicely done behind there. Cloud's ready to go with 2 full ATB gauges. So is Barrett. He's pressured. Now's the time to be using Thunder and Focus Shot, and your limit breaks are nearly up as well, Dave. This could be good for you now. Keep it going.
Keep it together.
Actually, Thunder.
How is this thing still running?
That's what I want to know, Barrett. Oh no.
Watch out, Cloud. You're so close to having a limit break with Barrett.
Sure could use a break.
An ether might be good. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh.
Taking damage and staggering enemies fills your limit gauge. When the limit gauge is full, you can use limit breaks, which are extremely powerful. Okay, you don't need to. Okay, cool. Can I like hold on to it? I'm assuming you know.
You can hold on to them. Yes. So Barrett's got his ready to go. However, it's your choice whether you want to use it now or wait until it's staggered.
God, let's get
Tail laser's coming. So yeah, just hunker down.
Take a look at everyone's.
Make sure you're okay for hit points. He's very nearly staggered, Dave. I reckon you could stagger it, but he's pressured. Go for it. Focus thrust and thunder. He's escaped it again with a cutscene. Honestly, it's nonsense. That is just a nonsense. It really is. It's an absolute nonsense.
I'm gonna have to use the limit break because I need to see what it looks like.
Oh hell! What's it doing now?
What is it doing now?
Repair unit.
It's got you need to get rid of its legs, Dave. Do them quickly. They're not that strong.
Okay.
Watch your hit points as well, Dave. Remember hit points.
Yeah. Okay, let's just do an item. Let's do a potion on Barrett.
Watch out, he's about to hit you
Oh
with
yeah,
his
the big thing. Oh, he's not done it.
Hit his legs, just get his legs gone as fast as you can. Remember, Punisher mode does more damage. That's not a bad shout.
Which one am I close to? That one. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing.
Don't let up.
That's the leg I need to be hitting.
Maybe Barrett using a limit break on one of the legs would not be such a bad idea. Also, thunder magic works wonders on those legs.
All right, let's see. I've got enough actually. Got some.
Get the legs out of the way. Nice, that's one down. Now he's pressured. Now focus thrust on the actual Scorpion Sentinel himself. I reckon a limit break would then finish him off.
Focus thrust, Scorpion.
Nice, limit break him. Limit break him with Barrett.
Limit break. Fire in the hole.
Make sure it's on the Scorpion Sentinel, not on the leg. Go on, Dave. Do it.
Come on.
Yes. Oh, what a finish. What a finish.
That was great. Oh my god, that was so intense.
Yeah, every boss fight is like that. Every single boss fight is like that in this game.
It's really, I don't know, it's really hard to express how great I thought that was.
Shit, the bomb!
The bomb, we never pressed it. Oh, it's gone. Don't worry, it's off.
So now normally it would be time to calm down in a video game, but now obviously the whole place is going to blow up. So you got to escape.
Damn thing shows you how it's done.
This escape
We've got to move.
is not as hard as the boss fight, but if you're not paying attention, you can be caught out. Remember, you can run as well. You can sprint. Good shout on the potions.
Get one of them in. Okay, yes, let's run.
We've just got to get out now.
There's
Follow Barrett.
nothing like a countdown timer to really get the heart pumping.
People are loving it in the chat.
It's not that
Congratulations.
way. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. It was great. It was really, really fun. It's so interesting that the mix of real time and abilities. Wow, this guy's giving me some trouble here.
Steady.
Oh, okay. Am I still in battle? Is that what's going on? Do I have to finish this guy off? I do.
Possibly, yes.
Oh God.
Remember Punisher mode. Remember Punisher mode.
Yeah.
No holding back.
Oh, I love the first attack of the Punisher mode is such a satisfying move. The way he just sweeps in there. It's such a good attack.
Punisher is exactly right. Why did I do 20 minutes? What a fool.
It's plenty of time, Dave.
Could just be having a nice time. Jesse!
Oh,
that
no.
genuinely looked painful. Which way am I going? Is it this way? Yes, a ladder.
You okay?
Look how he did. He didn't have to do that, did he? Could have just continued hoisting himself along.
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Barrett's like, look after Jesse. Bye.
Bye!
Follow Jesse.
Come this way.
I think Jesse's gonna look after me.
This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Probably. Down. Down, Jesse. Down doesn't feel good.
Come on.
It pains me that I'm probably missing some Shinra rates here.
What do you think of the music,
Ooh.
Dave, as well?
It's really good.
Let's go, let's go.
I'm trying. The music is telling me not to be doing that. Don't open that chest. That's what the music's saying.
Don't open the chest.
What are you thinking? You're a fool.
We're running out of time.
Let's
Shut up and
go.
climb. You're not helping.
Shut up and climb. You're not. I love it.
Have it your way.
He's such a misery gut.
He keeps it real.
He does.
Says what everyone's thinking. I hate it when I hate it when NPCs are just nattering away when I'm trying to, do something intense.
Barrett.
What is that eyeball on a stick?
The way out of here.
But then.
It's gonna be dead.
Don't worry, I'll
It's
be
gonna
fine.
be.
I've got Soldier Boy with me.
Soldier Boy says.
X, Soldier Boy.
Oh, I love it. It's such a cool. It's just so sort of action movie. X Soldier Boy.
Cool it.
And then he just
5
goes in
seconds is all we
and
need.
kicks everything's ass.
So long.
I like that, Dave.
Thank you. Oh,
Lovely little combo finished off. Yeah, get in there with a sweeping Punisher mode attack.
See ya.
that got him.
Gotta get the hell out of here.
Punisher mode really is slow. I was like, God, why is he going so slow? And then I realised it was in Punisher mode. That's the...
Here comes another
Oh my God.
thing. You know what to do, though, Dave. You know what to do.
First of all, let's stagger that guy.
Try this. Deal with that.
Barrett, overcharge.
Now, the way to get them pressured is to use moves they're weak against. So, a Thunder first will pressure it, followed by a Focus Thrust.
Ah, got ya.
Would be the way to go. Because now he's pressured, but you don't have any ATB gauge to take advantage of it.
Alright, let's see if I can get a Thunder in there and then get Cloud, hopefully. It doesn't quite time.
Yeah, it's definitely the way to master the battle system is to try and synchronize everyone's moves so that everyone's doing what they're doing at the right time. Oh, he's so close to being staggered.
I've got it.
Oh, you just...
It's alright because he's going to do the Focus Thrust.
He's going to be dead.
Boom.
That was easy.
That
Remember
was
that Barrett.
easy, sort
Remember
of.
that Barrett has a focused shot as well. That's great for driving up. Now you're about to
Yeah.
encounter some naughty soldiers.
Oh no. We've got the lasers as well.
Nice, nice.
Ooh, you cheeky little... What are you? A monodrive.
Nice. Made short work of those, Dave. I like it.
Sure you could.
I like this little, nice little bit of lighting they've got on the stairs. Actually, I think that's not supposed to be like that. It's a faulty wire. Are the lasers going to come back?
Shinra crates. There were some more behind you as well.
I've got time.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time.
The music says I've gone mad.
Music says you have no time.
Did I not?
You're nearly at the top, Dave. Just a couple more battles now against some knocked pushovers. Now these do not take these lightly, the shock troopers.
Okay.
No holding back.
Remember Punisher mode whilst guarding. Yes, there you go. Beautiful. And now you've turned the tide of it, and he's nearly staggered. Nice, Dave. That is pro play. A braver to finish him off. Braver.
That's what I was going for.
Dave, you've absolutely
that
smashed that shock trooper. That is exactly how you fight them. Exactly how you fight them.
That's very kind of you. Thank you. That felt great. Oh, there's going to be another one now, isn't there? There's two. Oh, God.
Yeah. Do it the same again. Same again. Guard in Punisher mode.
Used the wrong one.
And then into a combo. Puts the pressure on them. Staggers them. Lovely.
A braver. Which one is the staggered one?
The one that's staggered, yeah. Oh, he's down. Oh, so good.
Have another.
That is beautiful to watch, Dave.
It's beautiful to do. Where are we going now?
Let's get this over. Take the lead.
Yep, so just give him a nice little bit of Barrett's gun there.
Might as well have one of them.
Lovely. Lovely. That's how we do it. On we go.
Next song.
And you've done it, Dave.
Oh,
You're out.
yes. Yes. DH33.0 says upgraded from noob to amateur.
Now let's all enjoy a nice cutscene.
Sir.
Look what's happening, Dave.
No, what's happening? Are they going to get the bomb?
The bomb did nothing. It
No.
did very little, and they've ordered.
They've destroyed their own reactor.
Yeah. Framing avalanche.
But for something Avalanche we're trying to do.
Yes. Ironically.
Come on, come on.
Dave, you've got through that like a real pro.
Thank you. I
That
did
was
have pro
great.
help.
Yep.
I really
The way you-
do appreciate the help.
The way you fought those shock troopers was, oh, it's so satisfying. There's
Well,
something about the game feel of the combat in
Yeah.
this game. When you nail like that, the little counter combo on the Punisher mode, sweep into like a combo that pressurizes them and staggers them, and then you just finish them off with a braver. Oh,
There really is, and it's not the kind of combat system I'd think to have great game feel. You know, somehow I just thought
Can you walk?
that it would feel a
Yes,
bit
I couldn't. Believe me, you'd be
stilted
the
or
first
something,
to
but
know.
it feels amazing. And the
take that as a
combination
yes.
of like using your brain and also just, you know, some button bashing, it's just
Yeah.
really great.
he's fine.
You can do mega jumps.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
I love Cloud's
Alright,
face
come on.
there. It's great.
But yeah,
It's like a little bit of the facade.
yeah.
Look at this though.
There's a little giggle.
He's like, yeah, I know it was good. I know it was good.
Oh, that's an explosion. All that Marco energy. Oh, the city goes into darkness. That is like, what an absolutely breathless, like 45 minutes. It's just been all go.
Now you
Like-
get to have a little breath. A little breath.
I feel exhausted.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction.
Meanbreaker says they did an amazing job of melding turn-based combat with real-time fighting.
Yep.
But the planets were
Exactly.
matters, right?
And it only took 4,000 games. That's a bit harsh, I think. But it's definitely
After all
true
that,
that
it'd better have.
it feels like
Anyway,
Final Fantasy has
let's
been
get
trying
going.
for a long time to
sector
find
A.
that sweet spot
That'd be just
between
down there.
action gameplay
All right
and
then.
tactical turn-based gameplay.
Yeah.
You got it.
And the combat system in this game, I love it so much.
It feels like it just shouldn't.
Watch
It
out for
shouldn't
live wires.
work as
They're
well.
It
as
shouldn't
does.
work, I know, and it's so good. Some of the you can use shortcuts as well.
wait to get out in the
I wouldn't recommend that, right? Well, maybe you could have a go. So you can map some of your favorite moves onto like L1 plus triangle, L1
Right.
plus square, so you can just deploy them in battle. But I recommend sort of getting a feel for the moves and what they do, and just
Yeah.
before you try that. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could
No,
try
I think you're right.
shortcuts now, and it would work just beautifully.
There's something
Felt
about
that one in my guts.
just knowing where everything is in the
keep on
menus that
coming.
feels important
We
to
need
me
to
as
get out
well.
of this
Just
place.
understanding
Yeah.
that what's an ability, what's a
Was it the
spell, what's a
knockout density?
whatever.
The primary explosive? The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
Mizanur Ramen says brilliant
You can
combat
refuel at the
system.
base.
That's right.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
I'm really
Ninebreaker. Of course your name is
How
Ninebreaker.
far do we have to
I
go?
said Neen. Why would I pronounce that word Neen? I was like, is there Nina or Neen?
Nini.
That's about as good a place as any.
Neen. That's how I'm going to say the word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Neen, 10.
Can't wait to see you, Mark.
What year were you born?
Shower.
1986. Yeah.
It has actually made me quite jealous, Rob,
She's
for
good
all
to
the
go.
people who have played the original,
Yeah.
then
it's-
playing this. Like, I can really see how insane it is as a
Yeah.
remake. It's just amazing.
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson.
Like, I'm having a lot of
Gets in my
fun, and
way.
this is effectively my first time playing. I don't have lots of happy memories of the original one. It's just brilliant in its own right.
Attention all citizens.
It is.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency.
Steve Houdini asks, what happened to Bloodborne? And there have been quite a few comments about Bloodborne. So if you just joined the stream, we will be continuing with the Bloodborne adventures, but just not today. We thought it'd be fun. Seeing as Final Fantasy VII Remake is available on PlayStation Plus from tomorrow, we thought it'd be fun to revisit that game and sort of flip the noob formula on its head a bit and have Dave be the noob for today. Although I have to say, Dave is playing Final Fantasy VII Remake far more efficiently and expertly than I play Bloodborne.
Merc's right.
Well, I think it's
It ain't pretty,
it's
but we can't stop
slightly
now.
easier to
This
explain,
was just the
and
first
also I get to
react.
you
And
can
the planet won't
effectively
be safe
pause
till
the
we get
combat
the
when you're in
rest.
the command menu, unlike in
That's
Bloodborne,
right.
which is you can't pause it at all.
No.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all got
So yeah, we
look at
will
the
be
bigger
returning to
picture.
Bloodborne, I'm sure.
Nothing worth fighting for was ever won
But
without
it
sacrifice.
takes a lot of prep because obviously everyone else has got to
Though you
get
may
to
not be crying
a
out,
certain point
I
in
know
the
you're
game.
pain, just like the planet. But it's okay.
Maybe
'cause
Rob,
I'm
the
here for
PS5
you.
upgrade
To
for
help
Final
take the
Fantasy
load
VII
off your
Remake will
shoulders.
be the time for you to
You'll feel
consider a hard run.
Your worries.
Oh, I need to do it. I definitely need to do it. I should stop putting off. Another thing that is making it even more difficult for me, Dave, is that I've not yet had a game over in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh yeah, that is tough.
I managed to get through the entire game on normal without wiping once, and I've got up to chapter 7 on hard, and I still haven't wiped. And I know that the wipe is coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be coming, and it's like a big thing. And I just get quite anxious about it. It's why I stopped playing Bloodborne. I wasn't actually stuck in Bloodborne. I just got scared of what was going to be next. Because I'd just beaten Father Gascoigne, and I got to Old Yharnam, and I just got anxious about the next boss. And that sort of prevented me from it made me scared to continue. I was just like,
I
I don't
understand
know
that.
why I'm so scared of what's going to be next.
Later then.
And I just didn't play it again.
I definitely understand that. I really understand your
I'd like my money now.
You can have it.
not wishing to end your
Base.
your streak as well.
Yeah. Ethan Code says, Rob, if you don't plat it, I'm going to be so disappointed in you. That's okay, Ethan, because I don't know who you are. So you could be disappointed in me. That's fine.
I don't need to tell you what this is, right?
You do actually, Jesse.
Of course not.
I'm guessing it's materia.
It's
It
healing
is.
materia.
You can have it for saving my life.
Just doing my job. Nothing more.
Yeah. Fact is, I'm lucky you were there.
No, Cloud Zanmato, you don't learn from failure. I know it's true. I know it's true.
Skill. You can't rely on luck.
I'm glad you found that funny, Ethan Codes. I'm sorry if that was a bit flippant of me. Just a joke. I love you really, and
Whoever you
will
are.
be sad if you are. If you are, it's Ethan Codes, and if you are disappointed in me, then that will make me sad. I'll do the platinum just for you.
Rob, should I skip this tutorial or do the tutorial?
Well, it's pretty easy. Well, it's up to it's your game, Dave.
Well, I
It's
just
your
feel
game.
like you're here, so
Okay.
you can just explain it to me. It's like it's like runes, right? Materia is sort of like runes.
It's pretty simple, yeah. So if you go into materia and equipment, you'll see your Buster Sword that you have equipped has 2 materia slots.
I see that.
One of them has fire materia in it, which is what enables you to use fire magic in battle. And as you can see, as you fight, you will gain AP, which levels up your materia and will allow you to use more powerful fire spells. So you can see on the right-hand side there, at level 2 you can use Fira, and at level 3 you can use Firaga, which is really exciting. And in the empty slot, you can equip that piece of materia that Jesse just gave you.
I'd like to do that. Healing.
So you can equip some healing materia.
And now I can use cure.
Yeah.
Got ya.
And I think...
What?
Where's the equipment screen? So your bronze bangle at the moment has no materia slots. So if you can equip something in your accessory slot which has materia slots, that will of course enable you to equip materia there as well.
I see. Well, I don't have anything yet.
You don't have anything yet. I'm pretty sure you're going to pick something up in this area to come.
Okay.
That was a much better
Oh, before I forget,
tutorial.
here's a little something extra for being so brave.
Oh.
That really was the ride of a lifetime. Well, see you on the train.
Thanks. Oh man, it's amazing to be on the street.
Yeah, and this is a thing I think the remake does really, really well, is it conveys the sense of devastation in the aftermath of this explosion in a way that the original Final Fantasy VII just really sort of skirted over.
Yeah.
You can really see how broken this bit of the city is and how sad all these people are.
Yeah.
Whereas in the original, it's just like, yeah, we did it, let's go.
Yes. Yes, everyone looks very sad.
What am I pronouncing wrong now? For God's sake. Everyone in the... Lucy Sobe, Rob will probably continue pronouncing words exactly the way he likes, to be honest. I mean, the Neen thing, yeah, that was silly. But what have I pronounced wrong now?
Look up! I said look up! Careful up here. This could collapse at any moment.
Adalberto says Jessie is the real materia girl.
Materia? Psychotic Llama says materia. I've pronounced materia wrong, have I? No, I haven't.
We're living in a materia world, and Jessie's a materia girl. 3 grenades just hanging out in a chest. What kind of city is this?
I pronounced Fira and Firaga up. It's Fira and Fireraga.
Well, I said Fira, so maybe I said it wrong and you were right. Who knows?
No, I think you must have said it wrong. Although I've never heard anyone actually say those spells before. They're only written down.
It definitely looks like you'd say Firaga.
It's Chocobos, it's Mako, it's Materia, and it's Firaga. All right, be quiet, everyone.
There's an injured person. It's all gone a bit wrong here. We've got Building on fire.
It's fine.
God, just some rubble falling. Oh, actually the whole road.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I did play Kingdom Hearts, William Toro. I don't remember them saying the names of the spells. Did they? They just say things like "yeah" and "huh," from what I remember.
That's pretty good. What's happening? Is it that super
Just Anakin,
soldier?
I know it's Marco, and they say Marco in this game, but I just can't. I can't make myself say Marco when,
Polo.
you know, it's like a Mako shark, isn't it? It should be Mako. It makes more sense. Anyway, let's not talk over this bit. I'm sorry, in the comments. Bears Eats Beats just says, this Final Fantasy looks good. Which I've enjoyed.
Why is Cloud suddenly struggling?
Do you know who this is, Dave, don't you?
Well, I could have a guess, but I don't know. I only know names of, you know... I don't know, if you know what I mean. But I remember when I played Final Fantasy with Rosie, the original, there was some talk of some sort of super soldier. I think he was a super soldier.
You must know who this is, Dave. I had the action figure and everything, remember? With the broken arm?
I do, yeah, I know, but I don't know. I mean, I know what you're saying is this is Sephiroth. But I don't know that it's Sephiroth. I don't know.
No, not in the game.
I only know that because I've heard the name associated with Final Fantasy VII a lot. Sephiroth.
I'm enjoying the chat today. Clouds Amato says Blizzaga is pronounced Boogle Gaga. Which I've enjoyed. And Devast90 has correctly pointed out that actually it's Fire, Fire 2 and Fire 3, which is what those spells were called in the original Final Fantasy VII. It wasn't until Final Fantasy VIII that they changed the names to, you know,
Oh, I thought you were joking.
Firaga.
That's amazing.
Sorry?
I thought you were joking, as in like Fire, Fire 2 and Fire 3. I thought that was...
No, in the original Final Fantasy VII it was Fire, Fire 2 and Fire 3. And it was like that in all previous Final Fantasy games as well, until Final Fantasy VIII came along and decided to make it all fancy. It's 20 past 5, Dave.
I know, it's absolutely zipped by.
So many things will be lost. Your hometown.
I mean, the game is telling you that this is Sephiroth.
Yes,
now,
I can see that now.
There is no more.
Bleeding from despair. The shiver of her flesh yielding to cold steel. That which binds us together would be no more, and I would be loath to live in such a world, which is why I must ask you this one favor. Don't worry, it's a simple thing. Run, Cloud. Run away.
Run away, Simba.
You have to live.
Run away and never return.
You bastard!
Good, Cloud. Very good.
Good.
Hatred.
Hold on to that hatred. It's so Star Wars, isn't it?
Take
I love it.
weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred.
I'm seeing things. Fumes from all the Mako, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Marco.
Just seeing things.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about.
Sword in the Storm, and that's a bad miss. Lots of people pointing out that Thunder used to be called Bolt in the original Final Fantasy VII as well.
Which makes a bit more sense, really.
Yeah.
I hope whoever did this is happy.
It was Avalanche, and we're very happy. Thank you.
Many homes are at risk. It is not safe to remain indoors. Please leave your residences at once. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued.
Up the stairs we go.
Ah,
Here we go.
wouldn't be a live stream without a little bit
At the reactor have caused numerous ongoing fires.
of Gollum.
Many homes are at risk.
Man,
Ooh, blimey.
what a mess.
To remain indoors. Please leave your
What a
residences
mess.
at once.
It is. That's a bad mess.
The
This
reactor.
is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. An evacuation order has been issued to the occupants of buildings in the vicinity of the Sector 8
Do what you
Expressway.
like. I'm taking the kids to safety.
It's nice to have a bit of scene setting. Just a bit of... This is what it means to
I'm
the
seeing
city.
a
and these
couple
people.
of. Oh yeah, sorry, Dave. Sorry, I was gonna say I was seeing a couple of spoilers coming through in the comments. Please refrain, because there's going to be lots of people, I imagine, who are going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Remake for the first time as of tomorrow when it becomes available as a free monthly plus game.
I had a feeling something bad was going to happen.
Yes, here we
It's
go.
the flower lady. Oh dear.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay?
Flower peddler.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, so
Here.
so
this is
full
for
of
you.
just so much emotion.
That's right. It's a gift.
It's just a flower, Rob.
For scaring those things away.
No, just this whole scene, Sephiroth being there.
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
I heard that.
I really like the way they handled the characters in this. It could have gone so wrong with just the writing and the voice acting, but I think
Well, that depends
in my
on the
opinion,
customer.
they absolutely nailed
In
it.
your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Chien Lao says, "Hey, it's the Slum Drunk," which is a great reference to the original Final Fantasy VII when you first meet Aerith,
Dangerous
or
things.
Aerith, as she was called in the
I'm sure you
UK
are.
version of the original
So?
game.
So keep your distance.
Later on,
Wait,
she asks,
someone's
"Do you
out to
remember
get
me?"
you? Is
And
that
you
what
can
you're
either say,
talking
"Yes,
about?
you were selling flowers," or you can say,
Relax.
"Yes, you were the
No
Slum
one's
Drunk."
going to attack you. I promise.
And it's very hard
Lock a reactor this blue.
for someone like
Shouldn't
me
be out here
not
trying
to
to
put the mean option.
Help me!
I thought Cloud was imagining her being surrounded by whatever, but it seems like
These-
she can see it too.
These things are, well, they're very interesting.
Are they?
I will just say that. They're not in the original game.
Ah,
Drop your weapon!
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
I hope I have the kind of gumption if I'm ever being
Sword on the ground.
chased by terrifying spirits to turn around and say, "Nice meeting you."
Here we go. Here we go, Dave.
not
Bit
again.
of Punisher mode. You know you want to do it.
See ya.
Yeah. Yeah. No messing. Nice. Made short work of them. Here's
Come
one last one.
Fine, he thought he might come in for a melee attack.
Beautifully done.
Lovely. Where was the nice lady with the flowers?
She
Come
gone.
back.
She's gone.
Ooh, some Shinra crates. All not lost.
You are advised to vacate the area immediately.
Well, Rob,
Jan.
it's near the end of the stream. Is there
It
going
is.
to be an appropriate sort of place for us to leave this?
There
today?
is about. Well, you could leave it now. You could barrel through this area of soldiers and onto the train, which would sort of get you to the first sort of relaxation area, I would call it. Your first base, your first home base. It's up to you. That will take probably another 15 to 20 minutes to do that. Or we could just call it a day here.
Let's get it to a place that makes sense. You're happy to do that.
Let's go.
Ooh,
mean,
is this some
I
more
can-
materia?
Okay,
Deadly
this is
dodge.
great materia, Dave. I love this materia, especially in this area.
Okay.
I do remember having an accessory that I could equip. Maybe I'm misremembering. Have you got anything other than the bronze bangle? If you just press X on the bronze bangle. Sorry, go back to that.
Yeah. No.
No, that's what you've got. Okay, so deadly dodge materia. It allows you to perform. Well, you can read the description. I really like it, and in this area especially, I think it's great. You can choose whether you think it's worth sacrificing your fire or your healing materia for.
Deadly dodge. Use deadly dodge. It's not going to tell me what deadly dodge does.
Just at the top there.
Oh, attack
Underneath
command
its
will
name.
do area damage immediately after dodging. Ooh, that's good.
So you
So
can
you
do.
right,
You can
you
see
dodge
like the
and
little
then-
demonstration window there. So
yeah.
you would do a dodge into some enemies, immediately followed by an
Let's give it a
attack
go.
combo, and it just it's
Let's give
it's
it a go.
beautiful. I love it.
That does sound good. I like the sound of that.
But bear in mind, you've sacrificed your healing materia, and much like Bloodborne, if you start to get complacent, that is when bad things can happen.
Where's that dog?
Remember what's good for the dogs use melee attacks quite a lot.
Oh yes. Good point.
Let's get this over with. Here we go.
Come on.
Nice.
He doesn't want to.
Let's finish.
There's how you do it. Yes. Nice.
He did want to do it. Yeah. Nom, nom, nom. Let's use 2 of those.
All good.
Oh, there's more. There's more lads.
More lads. Did you take healing off, or did you take fire off, Dave?
Healing.
Okay, good. Because these enemies are weak to fire. Humans in general, do not like fire magic.
I don't blame them.
Oh, cheeky. Like the crows in Bloodborne.
Very much so. Uh-oh. Helicopter.
You've leveled up. You've leveled up.
Oh no, there's more.
Here's the nasties, Dave. You know what to do with these.
Yeah.
Punisher mode. You're not in Punisher mode.
Ah, there we go. Oh, didn't work.
Anytime now.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Nice. That's better. In a little bit of trouble now. A little bit of trouble.
I need to
Like
be
maybe
locked
use a
onto
high
that.
potion, Dave. Get a high potion in there.
Oh, I've lost my ability to.
Just do what you know works.
I'm trying.
Waiting for them to come. That's it. Nicely done. You've nearly got your limit break up as well. So finish that one off, and now just
Gonna hit this guy. He must be quite
nice,
slow.
nicely done, and a braver to finish him, or that.
No, I am gonna.
You've
go,
got. Don't use your limit. Don't use your limit just yet. Unless you want to, obviously. I won't.
Don't let him escape!
There we go. I think, Dave, these enemies are just going to keep coming.
Right. Okay. Where is it? I'm trying to. I thought I was going in the right direction.
That's that.
Remember your lovely deadly dodge move, which I like a lot. Oh, nice. I like to see it, Dave. Grenadiers, however you pronounce that.
Grenadiers, I
obviously, they are the archers of the Final Fantasy world,
No escape.
or certainly of the Final Fantasy VII world. Oh, nice, Dave, you've done it.
Okay.
That's good.
This
Okay, so they're not going to keep coming.
That's good. Find another way. Where am I looking at? Use the rooftops. Okay, so we need to go up. There's a. I can see a ladder. Okay. Oh, that was tough. Yes.
It's never easy. Like
It's never easy.
You have to be constantly on it.
I need to get on my my deadly dodge.
Close call.
I think I've just escaped those guys. But there is a helicopter up here.
Yes.
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Where's the?
There was a chest. Oh, was there a chest?
Oh, was there?
Oh, no.
Just have to go back. you can't miss a chest. Oh, there was. Eagle eyes. Can't believe I missed it. Oh, we've got an iron bangle rob. That might have materia
yes,
slot.
Dave. That's the one.
That was a key.
That was a good job. That is
very
absolutely
key,
worth going back up there to get. So now you can stick your healing magic back on.
Nice. Does it matter? You know, would you put the, healing magic in the sword, or does it really not matter?
Not for this. It doesn't matter, Dave. There is sort of materia later on that will matter whether you put it in your armor or your weapon. But for now, we don't need to worry.
Don't underestimate him. I'll show you.
Now, one of these guys has a shield, Dave, as you can probably see.
I bet.
But he
would be good for
does use melee attacks.
Interesting. Okay. I was going to focus thrust him. I still will. But now.
Let's do this. See ya.
So the focus thrust didn't get through, but it did. Watch out for that. That is nice. Ooh.
It's over.
Nice, Dave.
Come on now.
I like it. Here he comes. Nice.
Bye.
Yes.
Oh no.
Keep an eye on your HP, remember, as well.
Here we go.
It can go wrong pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And there are
Take that
crates
down.
behind you there, I
I will
think.
definitely take that advice. Ooh, look at the materia in the sword now. Little purple and green situation.
Yeah, lovely.
I decided to go on this path because I thought it might be a bit of cover, and I'm full of regret. I need to get down there. Oh, actually, maybe I'll just run past them.
He's here!
Oh, that's not worked. I'll get some crates. Oh no.
Okay, here we go, Dave. Just calm. Oh, that's nice.
It's over.
Now, attacks like Braver will attack multiple enemies at once if you manage to hit them all at once. Remember fire magic as well, Dave.
Yeah,
Shields. Fire magic doesn't care about shields. Grenade the grenadier as well.
Burn.
Blimey.
It's never in doubt.
It was a bit of a tight spot there.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, so this. Nice.
Ooh. Getting that through.
It's always nice to go into a combo after you do the Punisher counter as well. Yeah. It really does shift the momentum of it, and you really can just punish enemies, as the name suggests. It doesn't like that. Finish those dogs off.
Steady.
Goodness me, there's some noisy vehicles today.
Come on now. Ooh.
You're not in Punisher mode at the moment. All your HP is bad. It's looking bad.
Gotta be careful. Here we go.
Come out.
I see you. Floppy.
Nice.
Enough.
That should do it.
Oh.
Not bad.
Give yourself another top up as well, Dave, because
Got to check that I'm in Punisher mode.
just
know.
don't want to be caught out here.
I think you probably start to feel it. I mean, Cloud is extremely heavy when you're in Punisher mode, but I'm just not picking up on it. Shinra crates. We'd love to see it. There's more over there. Oh, and a chest. Come on.
Nice.
A high potion. Yes. Oh, this looks serious.
It does look a bit serious. I'm gonna enjoy
Whoa.
this.
Oh,
Let's
no.
hope he doesn't.
Oh, God.
So this is it, Dave. This is gonna be... You're on the home straight now.
Yeah.
Remember what you've learned. Fire. They don't like fire. Punisher mode is good.
Okay, come on.
Nice. Take out the small fry. Take out the grenadiers with fire magic. Beautifully done. Always watch your hit points. And these shield guys, if you can get behind them, like you've just done there expertly, they go down like a sack of spuds.
That's that.
Beautiful. Okay, we're nearly there.
Still in it.
There's more. So this is it now, Dave. You see one of them's called the Huntsman.
I did.
He's the main man. He's essentially like a little mini boss. So get rid of the others first, and then you can concentrate. That's nice. That is exactly what you do. Just get rid of them first.
Just realised who that was.
Get them out of the way. You've leveled up. I think it's just you and him now. Yes. Oh, all the security officer F is still alive.
Let's get him done.
Not anymore, he's not. Okay, so here we go. This is it, Dave. Do this, and we're home. Nice. This is good. Nice. And now he's pressured. Look, he's pressured and he's open. There's a little window where he's open if you hit him with fire magic. Nice. That is definitely how to do it. And now back to just be on your guard.
Here we go.
That's it. And now a fire spell followed by a focus thrust.
We could be into Stagger Town.
Okay, quickly go.
Not quite there
You've got to
yet.
get your ATB. You've got to get your ATB up. Here we go. Nice.
Bingo.
Now, Punisher mode combo followed by a Braver would work wonders, I think. Braver attack to finish him.
Oh,
Pro.
goodbye.
Absolute pro.
Yes.
Beautiful.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Oh, I love that he's still got his flower.
Wait.
That's great.
I know that.
What? How does he know? Love a bit of slow-mo. See ya.
I love that. Later. And away he goes.
Who's going to explain that?
Guess Cloud won't be joining
And that's
us
it, Dave.
after
Oh,
No need to assume the worst.
that was
That is
great.
it.
He's fine.
That was
You
great.
saw him in action, didn't you?
I've really enjoyed playing.
Guy's a soldier.
You're past the
Goddamn
opening area of the
one-man army.
game. Your reward is just, I love these bits in RPGs. You get to the first sort of little towny bit where you can relax, explore, talk to people, start a couple of side quests.
I remember it well.
You're there. So what do you think, Dave? Do you think you're going to carry on playing?
Oh, I think so. I'd love to do some more on stream maybe, but
Giving public
I've
security
had
a run around.
a
That's what.
really good time. Like I'm really
Probably
really
away from the
surprised by the
station
combat and how much I've
Nicely
enjoyed it
done.
and how good it feels.
Can't
Like
argue
it's
with
just
results,
it's really insane because it's those two different kind of disciplines come together, but they've made it work somehow. They've made it work, and not just made it work, but made it work really well.
Got a question for you all.
It is great.
And I'm enjoying, you know, I'm
Ever been
I'm
attacked by an
enjoying
invisible enemy?
revisiting those events that I have already visited a little while ago, and just
Wearing robes.
rekindling
Came
that,
away,
like,
look
oh
away.
yeah, what is going on, and
Thought they were
what's the deal
invisible.
with Sephiroth
They were at first.
and Cloud,
Right.
I
really.
saw them after she grabbed me.
I love it so much. It's made me want to play the game all over again.
More like
Well, that's
Um,
good because you've got a platinum to earn.
hallucination.
Neenbreaker, which I'm going to call you now, says it's hard to believe this is your first time, Dave.
Move up.
Yeah, it genuinely is. This
And
is
I
really,
have
really
to
is. Not even
say-
played the demo.
The way you took that hunter down, I did not look that good when I first fought the hunter.
I
just
doubt
say
that very
that.
much. You didn't have a voice in your ear. He was giving you top tips. You know, I'd learned by then to just keep making sure that I was in Punisher mode if I was going to do that. You know, that that kind of auto melee slash thing. It's just so powerful. It's so good, and it's so, more than that. It just feels amazing when you do it. You feel like a pro without having to do anything. Anyway, this is the end of the stream. We've had a little bit of overtime. We've reached a good place to stop, I think.
Yes,
I've
definitely.
had a really wonderful afternoon playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. The amazing news is that the reason we're playing this is because it's coming to PS Plus tomorrow. It's one of the free monthly games as of tomorrow, which is just absolutely mental. Hopefully, this has given you a bit of a desire to go and play it yourself. Although I feel like a lot of the people in the chat today have already played this and are just enjoying revisiting it as you have been.
I think so. Yeah.
Which is great and says a lot about how, you know, how great the game is. I really feel like it's just, I don't know, it just feels like such a rare, massive win, bringing back such an old game and doing it so well. It's a beautiful thing that we must all enjoy. Thank you so much for being my my guru today, Rob. I really appreciate it.
It's been a pleasure, genuinely.
It
I've
has.
enjoyed watching this very exciting opening sequence again, and you played very well. You
Thank
didn't
you.
die. You could definitely have died against the boss and or against the huntsman, but you didn't.
I think there's like another universe where we did this stream, but it was like a Metal Gear Stupid version, and
Yes,
where
it could have been.
I died
Could
a
have
lot,
easily
and you were
bottomed that.
furious. So you know, maybe this is the right way to do it. Maybe we should do Metal Gear Solid again, but this time you can talk us through it.
No,
No,
I can't. I
All
can't
right,
possibly do that again.
I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much for everybody for joining us today, especially our two mods, Domino and Oliver Bath. Thank you for all the hard work you've done. And I've just seen Neenbreaker again, and now I just want to say it again, Neenbreaker. Sorry that your name's been ruined forever now. But and so is the number 9, or Neen. I should have said Neen, and then it would have made more sense. Anyway, right. Thank you very much, everybody. Stick with us for the rest of the week. We've got loads of good stuff coming up. which I'm not going to spoil for you. And yes, look forward to playing Final Fantasy VII Remake tomorrow when it comes to PS Plus, as well as a number of other games. It's a great month. Yes, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Goodbye.